has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. 16 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
So for Oklahoma City right now, down low it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in a small forward.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Here's Rush. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that, Greg, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig, and Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly. They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Warriors leading by 7.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Here's Green. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Green's got 5 points so far.
As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
You know, whatever they chopped it up about during the break, it's worked. I mean, they've really been excellent in their execution since halftime. It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Cantor checked in for Adams. Now here is Ibaka after the miss from Stephen Curry. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. Green with the block.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Durant for 3. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Curry. Stolen by Westbrook. And here's the fast break. And Ibaka slams it in.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stemmed from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Westbrook missing again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Well, Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team. Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play, take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him. Gosh, that was neat.
And guys, how about the touch there on the finish? Really just flawless.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Barbosa in for Curry. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a load down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Now here's Durant. 16 points for him.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front. You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Spates checked in for Draymond Green. Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
Warriors leading by 9. Barbosa kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Spates. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here's the fast break. Durant against Thompson. Fade away. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
And for Thompson, his three-pointer was his calling card early on, but I love the way he's expanded his game every season. He's become a very good defender and broadened his offensive game as well.
Here's Cantor. And the rejection by Ezeli. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Durant dishes to Westbrook. No good from outside.
You know, and speaking of Thompson expanding his game, he's also come out of his shell a little bit. Very quiet early on, but he has gotten more and more comfortable in the league and becoming more outspoken.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The drive by Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Spates against Ibaka. Lays it up and banks it in. Ibaka's got 6.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer, no good. Outside Durant. Here's Roberson. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors lead by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Warriors leading by 9. Rain at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Curry is up there with Livingston. And it's Rush in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Got a piece of it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Cantor. Durant attacking. Green with the block. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly. Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Waiters. And finished off by Westbrook.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
At the line for your Warriors.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
2 shots.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively. Usually, free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Golden State. It's Rush outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 10. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Warriors leading by 10. This one for 3. Waiters grabs the miss.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
With the fadeaway. No good from Durant.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Barbosa kicks to Green. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
And really, it looks like he may just try to